Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect. Let's continue where we left off, and that was, in fact, in Coruscant. So last time we had a lot of business in Coruscant, but how about just enjoying the show this time around, eh? Certainly there's a lot of people enjoying the show already.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Exactly.
Hey, how was your first pal? Guess your own spot. She's got the nicest smile. Nothing like a dance to help me unwind at the end of the day.
Well, it's the start of the day in this case, I guess, but it will work just fine as well.
Not now. I'm watching the show. Hey, how was your first pal? Guess your own spot.
That's a good suggestion. There is a spot that we can get. Oh, that is quite the flowing dance. The Asari are renowned for graciousness. So, that was enjoyable, but we need to go back to our business, unfortunately.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
That's Chellick. What's he up to? I guess we'd better go find out.
Dum. Well, that's an ominous sound to make. But yeah, it gives good reminder that, in fact, talking to people who are spies about the fact that it's dangerous to be a spy, in the place where it's dangerous to be a spy, is in fact not a good idea. Surprising, I know. Also, here we have a keeper that we couldn't scan before because this place was full of gunfire. And of course, keepers tend to not like gunfire, surprisingly enough as well. Alright, well, time to go back. Not here. We want to go back to CSEC Academy. And it's down there. Since we are going there anyway, I might as well talk to Chellick. I'm not sure how he managed to get there quicker than I have, but I suppose he probably took the sky car.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Well, she sure is fast. She managed to write the article and publish it and get it in the news in faster time than we managed to bring her the discs about Fist. Efficient. And also in CSEC Academy we have the Volas that wanted protection against the Keeper scanner for some reason. So let's talk to that guy too. Quite a few things to do here, eh? Well, he's not here. I cannot do much here either. Hi, Jalid.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
This is almost like scanning another keeper. Alright. Also, nice tree. No, I cannot go around. And you can actually get stuck on corners in this game, so have to be a bit careful.
Hello, Commander. Can't help you right now.
Okay, still cannot help me. Oh, there we go. There's...
Detective Chellick, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chellick.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Shrewd, Detective. Very shrewd.
As part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
Shrewd. This is interesting because there's no option for Paragon. But we have enough charm.
You're a smart guy, Chellick. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Core's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Yeah, once again, not a good idea to confront people directly.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge?
These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
Fair enough. So they have good mods. Maybe we can keep the mods.
Where can I find this, Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Oh, nice. Level up. But we're not going there. Not yet, anyway. We're pretty much done right now, so let's go on some more space adventuring. Next time I'll want to go to the Presidium, I think, to finish the Keeper
In light
quest.
of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Yeah, we've heard that already. There's just so many news that you can hear. Okay, so the next place that I want to go will again be determined by where I have the most quests to do in. And if I recall correctly, that's probably Argos Rho, but I'll check just in case.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Gotta remove all those thresher maws.
Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright, so let's check our journal. Let's see. Strange transmission. Oh, it's in Hawking Eta. Unusual readings is in Argos Rho. And family armor is in Argos Rho. So that's why we're going to Argos Rho. Yes, I was correct. We have 2 quests there. And we have 1 quest in every other system that we can access. So, Argos Rho it is. Argos Rho is here, where Pinnacle Station is too. Not sure how I want to handle that, because we have nothing to do in Pinnacle Station at this point. Hydra. And also Phoenix with Pinnacle Station. Let's go to Hydra first anyway. I'm sure Jax can wait for whenever we return from Argos Rho. I'm sure the buying is scheduled a week from now or something. Alright, so we are in Hydra. Varmalus. Varmalus has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. The planet has an extensive network of subterranean caves, formed over the millennia by volcanic processes. In these relatively cool areas, some primitive life has developed. Is borax an actual compound? Alright, so it is 503 at the surface, but underground, apparently it's cooler. Cool. Okay gravity too. And okay pressure. Medgos.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Well, looks like we have a distress call to respond to. Warning, level 2 heat hazard. Medgos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface, mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals, is a mineralogical treasure trove, with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Medgos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Medgos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure cooker world. 1 atmosphere just yet, though. Quite hot. Okay, gravity. Yeah, it looks fine. I'm not going to land just yet. We just have to look at all the other planets first. They are. Ooh, that's nice. Theia is a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It also has a significant amount of water vapor in the clouds of its upper atmosphere. Theia was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter within the last 100 years. The superheating caused by the impactor's atmospheric passage created a large bank of vicious storms along the equatorial band. Interesting. It does make sense. Create lots of storms because of an asteroid. But unfortunately I cannot survey this place either. Next is Canrum. Canrum is a small rocky world with a trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Canrum was the site of the warlord Shieger's defeat by Turian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Shieger was a female warlord, and one of the few remaining fertile females at that. She had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. When Shieger's death was announced, vengeful male Krogan admirers near and far swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousand of the Turian participants were killed in open combat or through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaim that they have the blood of Shieger. Well, that's an interesting story. But rocky world, so it's, yeah, it's a terrestrial. No atmosphere pretty much though. And very cold. Turian Insignia recovered. Scans of the planet Canrum revealed dangerous levels of radiation coming from orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead, marked with the Parthia colony insignia. Remains from the battle with Shieger? Quite possibly. But also, this is... Argos Rho is... I'm not sure if this is Citadel controlled space or Alliance space. I'd say more Alliance space. So I'm not sure how the Krogan got here. Well... Siba. Siba is a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen-helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. Yeah, very nice. Quite like Neptune indeed. Survey. Gas deposits surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of helium-3. Well, it's a hydrogen-helium atmosphere, and that kind of makes sense. Alright, well, let's go to... where? That goes, I think. Yes. Investigate that signal that we are getting. Let's see, we have anomaly, transponder signal, and debris. Well, how about going to the anomaly first? Also, this is level 2 heat hazard, so that pretty much means that we need to avoid getting out of the Mako. And yeah, lava. So it's a bit similar to Theron. Was quite a lava world as well. Am I even going the right way? Kind of. I also need to keep an eye out for some mining deposits. This was described as a mining treasure trove, so I would expect there to be 3 deposits here. Now, how do I reach that? It's like it's here. And so you can zoom in. Doesn't do all that much, but yeah, it shows that I don't have any choice but just going forward. So let's go forward. Very slowly. And here we have a crater of sorts. Turian corpse. Ah yes, there is one. Turian corpse, recover. Turian insignia recovered. While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamped with the Gothas colony insignia. Fortunately, the text is indecipherable. Oh, that sure is a Turian, and he had some letters. We don't get to know more about the guy, though. Alright. So next, the debris. Worlds like this, that are very mountainous and craggy, are definitely a lot more difficult to navigate. I might need to stop and repair the Mako at some point. Okay, so I think this is going directly there. More or less, but I think going through here is a better idea. So let's do just that. Whoa. Hi. Alright, and this looks like a passage we can take. Yeah, looks fair enough. So from here, we want to go directly there, yes. Hopefully this lava is not damaging to our systems. Yikes, falls certainly are though. What the? This looks like a huge crater. It is a huge crater. Well, I'm not looking forward to getting back. There's not much choice. Oh, tungsten rounds 4 and fusion explosive 4. Nice items. I guess for a place like this, which is very difficult to navigate, it does make sense. Looks like that is a bit of an easier exit to take. Yes, indeed. Yikes. Okay, where am I going now? To the transponder signal, which is directly ahead. There might be something here and here. but we'll see. I haven't been paying much attention to the radar, so I might have missed something already. Okay, that's a lot flatter. So that's easier to navigate quite a bit. Not flat enough to be a thresher law problem. How do I get through this though? It's easier to go around, in fact. But I could also go around this way and perhaps find some ore deposits. That would be nice. But it doesn't look like I will be able to. Yeah, for the most part, the boosters are not really helping. Oh, there is an ore deposit right here, okay. Yeah, this is getting a bit dangerous. Okay, I see the place.
There is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors there.
Careful, Commander. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, if that's what you say, maybe there's a thresher or something. Let's repair. Alright. Let's carefully approach. Anti-vehicle mine. I missed.
Geth, it's a trap.
Geth? What? Where? I should try and only engage them one by one. Yikes, they're Geth troopers. The rocket troopers, anyway. No, it's rocket drones. Okay. Careful. Yes, there is a rocket trooper. And something else too. Another rocket trooper. Okay, well, we got that done. I said we got that done. Thank you. So, yeah. But what is up with that? Oh, let's see. Get there and investigate the mine. No, it's just a mine. So there's nothing we can do about it. So, how did the Geth get the transmission? I guess they intercepted it and then killed all the survivors and just left the transponder on? But then why would they also make a trap? That is weird. Right, deposit to... Oh no. There we go. Successfully surveyed a large deposit of thorium. And also put a beacon right on top of where we were standing. Okay, well, what about the journal? Did we finish the quest which we got when we got here? Did we even get a quest? I don't know. Ah, yes. Distress call. So, it turned out to be a trap set by the Geth. Fortunately, you were able to survive the ambush. Okay. So, it is done. Alright. Well, in that case, I think I'll take some time riding around the place in my own time. And then next time I'll know more accurately where to go. But for now, let's just read some more codex entries. Ooh, more about known council races. Quarians, religion. The ancient Quarians practiced ancestor worship. Even after abandoning faith for secularism, Quarians continued to revere the wisdom of elders. As time passed and technology advanced, they inevitably turned their knowledge to preserving the personalities and memories of the elderly as computer virtual intelligences. These recordings became a repository of knowledge and wisdom, stored in a central databank and available through any extranet connection. They held no illusions that this was a form of immortality. Like all virtual intelligences, their electronically preserved ancestors were not truly sapient. This was considered a surmountable problem. Sapience could surely be reduced to simple mathematics. The Quarians began exhaustive research into creating artificial intelligence so they could learn to escape the bounds of mortality and give their ancestral records true awareness. Unfortunately, the life the Quarians created did not accept the same truths they did. The Geth destroyed the ancestor databanks when they took over. In the centuries since they evacuated their homeworld, most Quarians have returned to religion in various forms. Many believe that the rise of the Geth and the destruction of their ancestors were chastisement for arrogantly forsaking the old ways and venerating self-made idols. Others have a more philosophical outlook, believing that the race was indeed arrogant, but no supernatural agency lay behind the Geth revolt. Rather, the Quarians' actions wrought their own doom. Either way, every Quarian would agree that their own hubris caused them their homeworld. Indeed. But also, this is a bit similar to what we have in Star Trek with holodecks. You can recreate pretty much any person from history that you're interested in and talk to that person. So interesting how that relates. And yes, we are pretty much done with all the non-technical stuff, so let's go through weapons, armor, and equipment some more.
Combat hard suits you. A mass accelerator propels a solid metal slug using precisely controlled electromagnetic attraction and repulsion. The slug is designed to squash or shatter on impact, increasing the energy it transfers to the target. If this were not the case, it would simply punch a hole right through, doing minimal damage. Accelerator design was revolutionized by Element Zero. A slug lightened by a mass effect field can be accelerated to greater speeds, permitting projectile velocities that were previously unattainable. If accelerated to a high enough velocity, a simple paint chip can impact with the same destructive force as a nuclear weapon. However, mass accelerators produce recoil equal to their impact energy. This is mitigated somewhat by the mass effect fields that rounds are suspended within. But weapon recoil is still the prime limiting factor on slug velocity.
Yeah, so mass accelerators? Basically, the core of how weapons work. The gunpowder of them, you could say. We will be seeing ships using mass accelerator weaponry as well, quite a bit in the future. And yes, I suppose this will be all for now, and I will see you all next time once we continue exploring this planet and the Argos Rho cluster. Right. See you all then, later.